My name is Ramon Rubio, and here is Animal Inglewood. This school is filled with scholars, amazing teachers, and detention. Most of the students will receive detention during their 4 years of high school. However, it is doing more harm than good. Detention should not be allowed in schools because it does not serve its purpose. It is affecting students mentally, and students aren't serving them. To justify my claims, I sought out Miss Foard, a math teacher, and Mr. Segal, the vice principal of Animal Inglewood.
Could be effective for some students, but overall, I would say detention is not effective. But the punishment actually has nothing to do with the behavior that you're not happy with. And it doesn't address why the kid did the behavior that you're not happy with in the first place. But for the majority of students, like the reason that students make choices that would lead to some sort of a detention, that reason is not addressed through the detention system.
I actually just spoke to a teacher today and advised him not to give a certain student a detention. When you give a detention, you assume the reason for the misbehavior. Right? So detention itself, the effect is if it's not negative, it's negligible. It's net zero.
Now, Ms. Foard and Mr. Segal will state how detention affects students mentally.
Problem with detention is you basically say, I'm not happy with this behavior, so this is your punishment. I think just having a system of punishment is kind of like the antithesis of building a relationship. Like if you want to have a relationship with a kid, but then you just put them in the corner, then they're not going to want to, have that connection with you anymore. So
for that student, he's not a student for whom detention serves a positive purpose. Depriving that student of his time doesn't dissuade the student from repeating the same action. Students don't learn from people they don't like. And it's hard to like someone when they keep giving you detentions and being punitive in their relationship with you. If I'm a student and you're my teacher and every time I do something wrong, you give me a detention, I'm not going to like you, even if I'm the one who's doing, all the negative things. So if I like you, I'm more likely to actually do what you ask me to do because I know that I can trust you and that what you're doing is in my best interests. Yeah.
Now, Mr. Segal will state how students don't even serve their detentions.
Attendance at detention shows us that not everyone mucks into that system. And Friday detention and Saturday detention are not attended 100% of the time. So as a system itself, it doesn't always do what it's supposed to do.
The system we have now is not working. We need another system. We need restorative justice. Mr. Segal and Ms. Foard gave their opinion about this system.
I think something that we've been bringing up at State of the School meetings this year has been accountability to the collective, to the whole school. Accountability to the community, I think, is a really important piece that works in restorative justice. So that's an idea where a juvenile offender would not necessarily go to jail, but would have to face a body of their peers and people in the community who've been affected by their actions. With the restorative practice, you've done something wrong, but now you have to make it right. So there's that added piece of paying your debt to the people who have been harmed. I think that's something that we are trying to work towards.
After Mr. Segal gave me his opinion on the detention system we have today, Ms. Foard gave me her experience of the restorative justice which she practiced at her old school.
Teachers really understand how to make connections with their students, how to provide things that students need separate from school, kind of social emotional development. I think it was a better system. So we didn't have detention at all in the last school I was in. It doesn't make it so that problems don't exist, but it gives you a better way to deal with the problems so that they don't happen as frequent or in the future with the same people in the same way or whatever the case.
In conclusion, I am arguing detention should be replaced because it doesn't work. It puts stress on students, no one serves them, and it could be easily replaced. Thank you for watching.